Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of Dr. Cat Can Code. In this video, I'm going to unbox the new Sony extra bass Bluetooth speaker XB12. This model has been released last year. If you have watched my XB33 2020 unboxing video, you have remember that there was a little defect on my XB33 that I bought from Sony Australia. They gave me $50 compensation, so I spent the money on another Bluetooth speaker also from Sony, the XB12. Okay, let's unbox it together. Just a simple knife. As you can see, the box of the XB12 delivered to my place is a lot smaller than the box of the XB33, which makes sense because this is a lot smaller speaker and a lot more portable. And in this video, I'm also going to compare my new XB12 with my XB33 that I have purchased a few weeks ago. I already unboxed this speaker in one of the other videos that I posted before on this channel. Okay, let me quickly go cut through the box first. Almost there. There we go. Okay. So, this is not good. The air protection in the box is already broken, so it doesn't protect my Sony extra bass as good as it should be. But I hope there's no problem with this speaker this time. Okay, so this is the box. So it says Sony extra bass, Sony extra bass XB12. This is the black version. It has on the box here it says it has a micro USB charging. It has a strap, long battery life, expected to be 16 hours on medium volume, waterproof and dustproof. It also has a built-in microphone that you can use for hand-free call, and speaker add function. I will explain that soon later. Okay, now let's get into the unboxing step of the speaker. This should be very straightforward right from here. There we go. Let's see what's inside the box. Okay, some documents. No one care. Some more document. Okay, this is what's inside the box. Over here we have the very short micro USB cable, short and thick, probably around half a meter. So it's a micro USB. So this is the first thing that is different between my Sony XB12 and the newer Sony XB33. The 2020 XB33 use a micro USB-C, use a USB-C connection, also small, but that's a newer standard, so you can transfer the data and charge faster. So that's the USB-C. This 2019 XB12 model is actually come with micro USB. This alright. Some of the high-end product like my professional microphone Blue Yeti X, the 2020 model also come with micro USB connection, so that's alright. The cable quality looks also good. It's short, so it charges faster and transfer data faster. I may actually use this short cable for my micro for my Blue Yeti X microphone. Okay, so this is what is left in the box. Let's continue. Nothing left in here, so this is all we have. Let's put the box away. So this is the microphone. Let me touch it for the first time and feel it. Oh, it feels so smooth. Waterproof and dust proof. Hopefully no scratch or anything. Look like that. Look like there's no scratch or any defect on the on the speaker itself. Over here we have a hard cover for one of the speaker, and over here we have an open space kind of for another speaker. So so this one produces pretty good bass. And over here, let me see, we have a logo Sony on this side, and let me see, it feels pretty smooth, like the touch compared to the fabric feeling of my XB33. The XB12 cover feel very smooth. Hopefully it doesn't cut scratches easily. The fabric one definitely not easy to scratch because it's just fabric, but this one you probably need to be a bit more careful, otherwise it may scratch. Okay. Waterproof, dustproof should be fine. Over here we have on this side of the microphone, over here we have this cover that we can open, and it opens up a few parts of this little speaker, the XB12. So there is a reset button that hard to press. I think you need to have some sort of pin to press this button because it's hidden in this hole. And another one is the DC in 5V. This is a micro USB connection to use with the cable that comes with the speaker, micro USB. So it's pretty standard, and you can find this good cables, a good micro USB cable easily. And another difference comparing to my XB33 is that the XB33 doesn't have audio auxiliary port anymore, the 3.5mm audio port. This one still have. So if your PC doesn't have let me think, if your PC doesn't have Bluetooth connection, you can use the auxiliary cable, the audio cable, to connect and use this speaker as your PC speaker. And the cover comes out like this, and there's a little things to hold it with the speaker. There's a little string here that can move in and out, so you can close it firmly. That's great. It's quite easy to open this because there's a small little gap over here that you can put your finger in and pull out the cover. So that is one side of the speaker. The other side of the speaker, we can see a bunch of buttons over here. This is the on off button, as you can see, and this is the volume buttons. And over here, let me see, over here we have the play and pause button, and over here we have the add left and right button and a couple of lights. So the add left and right buttons over here, because another difference is that my XB33 is a stereo speaker. It can work as a mono speaker as well, but by itself it is already a stereo speaker with 2 speakers inside and 2 bass outside. But this speaker is a mono speaker. This XB12 is a mono speaker, so it doesn't actually play stereo sound. Unless you have another XB12, you can pair with this XB12 and turn it into a stereo pair of speakers. So that's why we have this add button over here. So that is that. There's a strap here that can easily remove as like a button, and you can hang it on your backpack, or you can hang it where you do exercise when you want to listen to music when you do exercise. And another things that I noticed is at the bottom of the speaker there's rubber things over here. It's quite sticky, so when you put it on a surface, the speaker will not move around easily, so quite firm. There's one thing that I dislike is the button is kind of hard and it's plastic, and it's actually touch the speaker, and I'm afraid that it may actually scratch the speaker because of this button. So okay, this is that. And another difference between the XB12 and the XB33 is that the XB33 using the USB, the Bluetooth, using this bigger speaker, newer speaker is using the Bluetooth 5.0 for its connection, whereas the XB12 only use Bluetooth 4.2, but that's enough. It's the distance and the latency should be fine. Of course, the Bluetooth 5.0 is more future-proof, and this is a newer speaker as well. And another difference is that you can use the XB33 to you can use the XB33 to you can use the XB33 to charge your device. It has output, power output as well, so you can use the XB33 as a power bank, whereas the XB12 doesn't have that feature. However, the XB12, even given its small size, still can last pretty long, 16 hours compared to a day of the Sony XB33. I have been using the XB33 the last couple of days, and one charge would last me 2 days with medium volume. That's pretty good. So both speakers have a built-in microphone that you can use for hand-free call, or you can use as a microphone for your video call. Okay, so why do I buy this XB12 on top of my XB33? For me, the XB33 is quite heavy and you can use it for indoor purposes. However, the XB12 is a lot more portable. It's smaller, and uh, my car, um, my car audio system doesn't have auxiliary port. Also, it doesn't have the Bluetooth connection. Some of the phones nowadays doesn't have any way to connect and play music using my car audio system, and this can solve the problem temporarily. I can use this. I can put it in my car, and whoever use a Bluetooth only phone that doesn't have audio connection, like audio port, they can connect to my speaker and they can play their music from their phone via the Bluetooth connection. So that solved the problem temporarily, but I will get to that later when I want to upgrade the audio system of my car. Maybe in another video I will discuss about that. Probably I can buy some sort of Bluetooth receiver for my audio system of my car. But for now, the people who want to play their music on my car, in my car, they can use the Bluetooth connection and use it with the and connect to my XB12. And that is that. Overall, I love the XB12. It's light, and I read and watch a lot of reviews on the internet, and this little speaker is really producing good sound for its size. And it also has a built-in microphone that I can use for my video call. And of course, this is way better than any laptop built-in speakers, guys. So I definitely will use this as a replacement for my laptop speaker, because most of the laptops have Bluetooth connection, and I can just connect to this speaker and use it for my my laptop speaker. And it also has a, as I mentioned before, it also have the audio port that you can use for your PC if your PC doesn't have Bluetooth adapter. Waterproof, dust proof. Hopefully it's light scratch proof as well, because this plastic thing gonna touch the soft and smooth surface of the nice XB12 all the time. So I hope nothing will happen. So this is another look of the XB12. As you can see over here. Okay, this is the buttons, and this is the strap, and this is the port, and this is the base with the sticky rubber things to put the speaker on. And this is metal. This part is metal, very sturdy. So it's the palm side like a cup, very powerful, very nice. The battery lasts really long, so I like this purchase. And all right, okay, so that's it for the unboxing of the XB12 and the comparison with the XB33. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys, and please support me by subscribing to my channel. Also, please like and share this video if you find it useful, and see you all in another video soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.